I wanted to do music full time, but I had no idea how. Maybe you guys can identify with that, especially if you went to school and then you feel like you left with absolutely no idea how to translate all this knowledge and experience and technique that you gained into a career. That's where I was. So luckily I had a business degree to fall back on. So I ended up working at the Opera in Orange County, California at Opera Pacific. We were one of the top 15 opera companies, but I was not singing there. I was the director of finance. So my job was to, organize all the money that came in and make sure that we filled this entire performing arts center with people. So it was a great opportunity because I worked around music all the time. I got front row seats. I got to go to fancy parties, all that stuff. But I was constantly frustrated because I was around people that were living their passion in music, what I wanted to do. I didn't want to be an opera singer. I wanted to be a singer-songwriter, but they were living their passion and I was handing them paychecks and I was not living my passion. In fact, I was floundering and, spent 10 years trying to figure out how to do this music thing. I joined a lot of different bands that did not work out just because I was too afraid to go it alone. I didn't know how. I was too afraid to make myself vulnerable. I thought that everybody else knew better than I did about how to do a music career, even though most of them didn't really know anything, but they just pretended they did. So this was one of the bands that I was in, and it's just so not me. Like it was an alternative rock female band that I was in, and that's not my style whatsoever. It was very much square peg round hole. But, I wanted so much to have a career that I tried to fit myself into that. And, this whole image and everything is not me whatsoever. I'm more of an inspirational singer, songwriter, even doing a bunch of Christian music and singer, songwriter, folk style, all that, nothing like this. So, it was just me grasping at straws. So I started to feel like maybe I should give up. Maybe I just don't have what it takes. I don't understand it. But I just kept thinking, I've got this God-given talent, and it's going to go to waste. And I feel like I need to do this. Like it is in my bones, right? Maybe you guys can understand what I'm talking about and can, recognize that feeling. So I didn't give up. But what I finally did when I finally got a breakthrough is I finally realized I need to stop trying to get discovered. I needed to stop trying to put myself into someone else's situation. I needed to take charge of my career, build a fan base from the ground up, and not worry about somebody else trying to handing me my career on a silver platter. Like I needed to make my own success. And once I started doing that and really like putting my head down and figuring out how to do actual marketing, within a year, I was performing in front of 60,000 people at Dodger Stadium. I had booked out several tours